Hey, what's up? John here, and welcome to my Let's Play on Banjo Kazooie. I'm so excited to actually play this game because this game has been my childhood. Like, the whole idea of a bear and a bird going on an adventure to stop a witch. Really bizarre, but it works. It works. So, okay, I'm going to show this. Now, I'm going to say this game, I think I like this game more than 2, and maybe but a little bit. But I'm going to say I don't mind Banjo Kazooie, and I don't mind nuts and bolts. I'm going to say this game is just probably the one I'm going to play the most because I know where everything is in the game. I think everything in this game is far more simpler and easier and enjoyable to do than Tooie and Nuts and Bolts, because I always find Tooie a little bit too linear and a little bit too many backtracking. But I understand that backtracking is usually a good thing, but I'm not really a big fan of backtracking stuff. But yeah, but also Nuts and Bolts, I just don't like the whole concept of using vehicles and it's all mission based. Like, but I understand. I do mind the game. I don't mind the games. I think the concept was just fine, but it was just not the gameplays I was hoping for a banjo game. But right now we are going to actually dive into this game because if you look at that year, dude, this game came out a year after I was born. Jeez. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna get started. Let's go! I'm gonna teach. So when we're playing the game, I'm gonna show you how to get everything. So here's a cool looking file select. We've got Banjo sleeping on the bed. We have Banjo cooking. We have the goldfish, which name is Royston. Yeah, because I learned his name's Royston from Banjo Tooie. And we got file free or game free, and whoa. Okay, I'm gonna delete this because this was a practice. Because I want a fresh start on this guy. But yeah, he's playing the Game Boy. But if you listen carefully, he's actually playing Donkey Kong Land, which is kind of bizarre because who's ever played Donkey Kong Land on the Game Boy as a kid? Because I didn't. I wasn't grown up with the Game Boy. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started with this game. And we're going to be introduced to a very long cutscene. That's the thing about the Banjo games, is that the introductions are like fairly long. But this one is enjoyable. So we're introduced to this big witch head, which is on the side of a mountain. And we got this eerie staircase with this big eerie door, and inside we have is the Gruntilda the Witch, who speaks in rhymes. I love the dialogue in this game, but I'm gonna say I'm not really good at acting, so you can read along if you want to. But for me, I like the sounds that come off of the. Do you like when they talk like this? Because this is a really cool way of the dialogue. The way the story goes is that Gruntilda is like, I think she's the coolest. She's the greatest witch. She looks cool, but she doesn't know that. But Dingpop thinks that Tootie, which is Banjo's sister, is prettier than Grunty. The reason why I'm calling it Grunty because they decided to call her Grunty in later Banjo games. Oh, and she's jealous and she's off with a broomstick. And here we have Tootie making her way over to Banjo's house. And then we got the molehill. This is Balls. He's gonna be our guide and tutorial guide of this game. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go on an adventure too. Don't worry, we're gonna go on a big adventure. I'm looking forward to this too. Anyway, Banjo sleeping is always. How many games have a caveat who has the main antagonist, like the main character, is always sleeping as stuff because they're always sleeping. It's the same in Zelda. Link's always sleeping. Banjo's sleeping. And here comes Grunty. Dude, does that look like Banjo? When did you see a bear on a broom? Here comes Witch. Oh dear. Oh, watch out! Oh, there's gonna be a fight! Oh, it's a fight outside! Ooh! With cartoon sound effects. On the ooh. Banjo's finally waking up. Just moments after. Dude. Dude, this. And no! Yeah, there's trouble, and that's it. We're gonna start the game now. This is us. We're finally starting the game. We're finally in control of Banjo with a control stick. And yeah, we're gonna talk to Bottles here, which is gonna give us our tutorials, but we're gonna do some. There we go. Short-sighted. Has there ever been a person that's always short-sighted? Can it talk, he says. Dude. Banjo's a talking bear. You're a talking... We got a talking witch. Everything talks in this game. Oh yeah, Tootie. Tootie got captured. Yeah, you fell asleep, Banjo. Why would you want to live here? Like, look, if you look carefully, it's all enclosed, and all you have is this house, Banjo's house, this big field, and this spiral mountain. And you've also got this giant witch head on the mountain where a witch lives. And we have the decision to press A to accept that Balls is going to give us a tutorial, like learn our moves. But I'm gonna press B because I'm already good. I know how to play. I know how to control. So here we go. We're gonna start it. This is us finally starting the game. So here we go. We're in control of Banjo, like I said, with a control stick, getting the directions. We can have control of the camera, which is the C buttons. We also can zoom in with the up C. And we can also change the distance with the down C. And here we got is some pathetic enemies, first enemies. This is Topper, the carrot, and we have here is honeycomb, which is our health in the game. We have 6 units. Here we got our onion, ball, BAWL. And here we would learn the jumps. A is to jump. A press A double again to do like the double jump, which is a. And then we've also got you can also do a flip with A and Z pressed together. You just press Z and you hold A, you can flip. Makes it very useful to get to do platforming. Over there, I collected an extra honeycomb piece. We need to collect 6 of those to increase our health bar. Right now, we are carrying 6 units, but we'll put that to 7 soon. Climb this tree to get a second honeycomb piece. Over here, we have another topper. We're going to do some jumping over here on these little platforms. I'm going to do a little play. And if you notice, you can actually, when you're jumping, when you do the double jump, if you hold the A, you actually do this soft flutter, which is like a hover. Inside the waterfall there is an extra life. You can hold up to 9 lives in this game. Here we have is a Collywobble, the cauliflower. In the water here, we're going to go and get another honeycomb piece. Swimming, you can swim the control, move the control stick on the water, change direction. You can also press the B button to swim faster. You can also press the A button to swim, do a paddle. But you most likely want to just press the B button because swim. And when you're in the water, you can actually hold the L button or to turn the L button or the R button to like turn quicker, which I like doing too. Anyway, we got these rocks, which we're going to use the shoulder barge, or beak barge they call it, to destroy these boulders, which are called quarry. Yeah. So, I'll tell you all the names of most of these enemies. Not all, I don't really know all of them, but I know most of the characters and enemies that are in here. Over here we've got another Collywobble. We're going to do a move called the Rat, which we press A and press B while in the air, and we pick stuff in the air. That's going to be another useful move to do stuff to pick something in the air. There'll be like enemies that are flying that we will need to use it on. Anyway, we finally got all 6 honeycomb pieces, and if you notice, I've now hold up to 7 honeycomb blocks of energy. Anyway, we're gonna make our way up the Spiral Mountain. Not the area. The area is not called Spiral Mountain, but this part is Spiral Mountain. But here we go. We've got Balls introducing us, telling us the good we're gonna have. He's gonna wish us good luck. And he's gonna be popping around the worlds I'm going to be going into to give us new moves. We will learn new moves as we're going along. And we entering the scary witch head, introduced to yet another cutscene. We're basically going to get the plot, what Grunty's doing. Basically, Klongo's made this contraption which is going to take Grunty's appearance into. We're basically gonna swap appearances. Like, Tui's gonna be ugly and pretty. That's Klongo, who you do fight in who becomes a mini boss in Tui, and then later on becomes a good guy in Nuts and Bolts. Nice, and here we go. We are finally now in Gruntilda's lair. It's a really good hub area. This is where most of the action takes place. Where we're exploring this area, finding areas to access worlds in the game to actually get stuff. There's a lot of puzzles and platforming in here. I love Gruntilda's lair. There's a lot of secrets and stuff. Anyway, up here is our first Jiggy. We got a nice fanfare, and here we go. As we're going through Gruntilda's lair, we will be finding areas that we may have to access later on, because over here we have a slope. The thing is, we can't go up this slope even if we try to. It's very slippery, so we need to learn a move to scale those slopes. And as we're going through the Gruntilda's lair, we're gonna notice these like murals of Grunty, a lot of Grunty stuff. Like there's a Grunty picture there, but later rooms we're gonna have like a Grunty statue, a Grunty like floor and that. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Grunty. Remember, like, a lot of Grunty stuff. This is the first entrance. This is the level entrance to the very first world. Yeah, each world will have its own themed entrance, but it'll be locked because we need to find a painting like this one, and we have to fill in the spaces with the puzzle pieces that we find in the levels. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna skip the dialogue. I like the dialogue in this game. It's funny. There's some funny stuff in the dialogue, but sometimes I do like to speed up because I want to get going with the adventure. So pressing A puts in a puzzle piece, and then that we filled in that, we're gonna find it finally opens the door. So that's how we access worlds in the game. We unlock them by filling the picture with the pieces. And now let's get started with the first world, which is Mumbo's Mountain. This is a fairly easy world. We're gonna learn 3 new moves in here, as well as gain access to a lot more than the gimmicks in this game. Like here we got is a Mumbo token. Mumbo tokens are used to Mumbo tokens are used to transform Banjo into different kinds of creatures that will have different abilities that normally Banjo can't do. Because there'll be areas that you can't access unless you transform. Over there we also have picked up a ginger. There was a pink one. There are 5, and there are 5 different colored ones. Collect all 5, we get a Jiggy. Over here, I've killed a few. It's the first of many enemies. This is a Grublin. Kill a Grublin and we get we kill them, we get health. Yeah. Over here we have notes. This is one of the main collectibles in the game. We have to collect 100 of them in each level. And what notes do, they actually gain access through Grunty's lair by opening doors. There are note doors in Grunty's lair, and we need notes to actually open those doors. They're all set numbered, so yeah. The blue ginger we just got, which was on that island. So yeah. Next, we're gonna go over here. We need to watch out for this bull, which is called a big butt. And right by here on this thing we have is a beehive, and if we break that we get 3 honeycomb pieces out of it, and we can use those to heal ourselves, but we don't want to. Here we have another enemy. This is a ticker, the termites. Yeah, a lot of the early enemies are kind of pathetic. You just roll into them. Yeah. Also in there is a access to Tinker's Tower. I'm gonna go in here because this is Tinker's Tower. In here we got a ticker. We also got this here. I know the mom's talking. I'm just gonna go in here and get this. Now we can't access because we got more of these steepest slopes, but the slopes in here are really steep. So we're gonna have to come back here later once we get something to allow us to get up those steep slopes, and also get an ability to go up really steep slopes. We have more notes. And here we got bottles. This is our first new move in the game. This is called the Talent Shots. This is everyone's favorite move. This move will allow us to go up. This move will allow us to go up steep slopes, like the steep slope in Gruntilda's lair that we couldn't go up there. It can also be used to get around places faster, which is why I feel like it's the best part about I love doing this. I love using Talent Shot to get around the world. It's faster. Now, because this is actually a fairly Mumbo's Mountain. Wait, yeah, bottles. I know how to play the game. I know what to do. Yeah, he tells us once we're done, we exit, but I'll know when I want to be done. And as I was saying, with the Talent Shot, we can get around the areas fast with this. Anyway, I was picking up some stuff there. I did pick eggs underneath there. Eggs will be used as ammo, our projectiles in the game, which can be used to take out enemies, as well as do certain puzzles. Collect more notes up here, as well as gain access to another Jinjo. That's 3 so far. Over here, we're going to get another Jinjo, the yellow one, as well as getting more notes. Because now that we have Talent Shot, we can go along this bit. Nearly done with the Jinjos, we only need 1 more left, and we can now and Ball says, yes, we can finally access the first note door in Gruntilda's lair. We're not going to do that yet. I'm going to make sure I get everything. So yeah, it's like this level is so. Like I said, this is probably this is a really short level world. So like you could beat this level like so fast. Anyway, over here we got another steep slope with more notes. We're gonna get these as well as another jiggy. Like you only notice that in this level that the jiggies are just placed so close to each other. That shows you how short and easy this level is. Like, I wonder in the comments. I want to know how long you did this level. Like, what was your fastest time on this very first level? Because how short it is. Anyway, up here we have is a knight has this little village, like some tiki hut area. We got a Goblin wanting to get us, take him out. We're gonna learn our next move, which is the ground pound equivalent in this game, which is the Beak Buster. Yeah, press C in the air, we press C, and then while we're in the air, we press when we jump, we press C, and we do like a ground pound. Right, what we're going to do is ground pound these huts. Then we're going to gain access to the notes. Now they're always in a set order. First it's notes. The next one is going to be eggs. We'll soon learn the move about eggs. We'll learn to use the eggs later. The next is going to be an enemy. Yep, it's going to be a Grublin. We take him out for no reason. And then we got the last Jinjo. And getting the last Jinjo, we get the Jiggy. So there we go. We're gaining Jiggies every now and then. So really quickly. The next one is here we got a honeycomb piece. And then the last one we got yet another Jiggy. So like I said, this level is so short that you can just get the Jiggies are just so close to each other. Not only that, there's also a Jiggy in this up here in this eye of the skull here. Talents. Yeah, pretty sure. Now I'm gonna go to the other end of the level. I'm gonna use Talent Drop. We got it for a reason. I'm gonna use this to get around fast. I'm gonna go all the way over to the other side. Over to this area. Here we got Conger, the gorilla. He's gonna throw oranges at us. I'm gonna get the orange here, but we need that. We're gonna get Conger to throw oranges at these switches. Because if you do so, we gain access to another Jiggy. And there we go. We got 6. We're gonna get a surfing from this little guy, Chimpy. Once we do it, he raises this up for us, and we get another G. So we got 7. We nearly done. We only need 3 more to get 10. We've got eggs up here. This is where we're going to learn the egg moves. The ancient way. Yeah, he says if we press C up while crouching, we can shoot forward. And if we shoot, we can also shoot backwards for the eggs. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, that's it. Well, that's us learned all the moves in this world. We gotta move, because, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get our another Mumbo token. We got 5. And over here we got is a grunty switch. So when we ground pound this, a Jiggy will spawn outside somewhere near the Mumbo, the entrance of the level. For this instance, this one will spawn a Jiggy on top of the mountain entrance to Mumbo's mountain. So we will need to go back, we'll get that Jiggy soon, in a bit. First off, we need to go over here. We're gonna shoot eggs at Conga here. We're gonna dodge his projectiles, which is throwing oranges. We dodge, and then we shoot him the last time, and he's gonna give up, and then he's gonna give us our first. He's gonna give us our Jiggy for beating him. That should gives us 8. And there we go. That's it. Now we're gonna use Tantra and get all the way back to the village area. Because now that we have 5 Mumbo tokens, we can gain access to something over here, which I'll eventually do. But first off, we're gonna go and shoot eggs into this totem pole. Juju, the name. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot into 3 of these right now, but don't shoot the 4th one yet, because if you do, you won't have access to this honeycomb piece. And then once you've done that, get rid of the last one, and there we go, we got our 9th Jiggy in Mumbo's Mountain. Next we head into this hut. This is going to be where Mumbo Jumbo lives, and he is very important. He's not in every world. This guy is not in every world. He's only in several. But you will need him to access the transformation. And this up here in the shelves, we can get some eggs. Now you want to check up there sometimes because there's always something up there. Anyway, here's Mumbo Jumbo. He says he's the best shaman in the game. Yeah, he says we have to get Mumbo tokens in order to access his magic. So on the sign there, when you come to Mumbo's, you're gonna see the sign that says 5 tokens. Later on there will be more, but trust me, trust me, there are plenty of tokens. Like later on, the tokens will be kind of useless later on because it's so easy to get the amount for the. Now that we've access to the first transformation, which is the termite. So with the termite, we have the ability to go up really, really steep slopes. So inside of Tikka's tower here, we can actually access the really steep slopes. So we're going to go up here, and this is going to gain access to the last of the notes in this world. And there we go. When you hear that jingle, that means you've got 100 notes. It even tells you in the top right corner. We got some more eggs. I'm not going to bother, because there's plenty. We're going to get plenty of it. We don't need eggs at this point. Over here, up here, we're going to have an extra life. So we can hold up to 9. And up here we have is the last Jiggy of Mumbo's Mountain. So you get the nice fanfare, my favorite fanfare. And over here we have is the honeycomb piece. We had to use the termite to get that as well. And now we're ready to exit. Now remember that Jiggy that we got from the grunty switch outside of Mumbo's Mountain? Well, with the termite we can gain access to that Jiggy. So we're going to do that right now, and that's us done with this level. 100% done. Yeah. Paul's giving us in to say like, hey, try to get all the way through. Yeah, I will do my best. I will, because I'm always good at trying to get everything in the world before I leave. Anyway, we come up here with the termite, get the jiggy that we got from the 20 switch. Then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna be interrupted by Mumbo because if we try to leave an area as a certain point in Gruntilda's lair, we get stopped because the magic of the transformation gets weaker. And if we try to go away, it goes. So yeah. So you will have to try and gain. So because at certain points you will have to try and find ways that where the transformation will extend and where it will end. Because we will have to do that several times in this game. Anyway, this steep slope we can finally go up since now that we have the Talon Trot. And over here we have is the first of many doors. Note doors. We're gonna gain access to this. Now to open this door we need 50 notes. We've already got double the amount of that. But the number will need to collect more notes because the layer doors will require more to move on. But we won't be able to access any more of Gruntilda's lair until we open these doors. That's it. Now what we're going to do is open this door and give us a nice fanfare. And with that said, I'm going to actually stop here because I think this is a really good point to stop and get to stop because this has been a really good first part. It did quite a bit. We managed to do a wee bit of a tutorial, which was in Spiral Mountain. We got introduction of what the game is about, and we got mostly introduced to most of the game's mechanics and what we need to do in order to 100%. So without further ado, I will get. So make sure to give this video a like and subscribe, and stay tuned because I will be uploading the next part soon. Anyway, without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.